My name is Dr. Marissa May. In this video, we're going to be working with the rational function here and answering lots of questions and getting details. So let's dive right in. So we have P of X here, and we're asked to factor and simplify. So I'm going to take that numerator and I'll factor it to X minus 3 and X plus 1. And notice that the X plus 1's cancel, so we get Y equals X minus 3. I'm probably going to refer to this as the simplified function, if that makes it easier for us to reference. All right. So now that I have my simplified function, I want to go to B and ask for the domain. Now the domain has to come from the original function. And what we're going to do is we're going to say that the denominator cannot equal 0. And again, it has to come from the original function. So we're going to say X plus 1 cannot equal 0. So X cannot equal negative 1. This is my domain for the function. Now look at C here. C asks us to find the intercepts. Now this one comes from the simplified function. So when we look at the x-intercept, we make y 0. So we're going to say 0 equals X minus 3. Well, that lets us have an x-intercept at 3. Then let's do our y-intercept. Now for the y-intercept, we make x 0. So we got y equals 0 minus 3. Again, we're working from that simplified function. So I get y equals negative 3. So there's our y-intercept. Here's our x-intercept. D asks us for asymptotes. Now, asymptotes come from the simplified function, and you have to have a fraction in order to get an asymptote. We don't have a fraction in our simplified anymore, so this is none. Okay, and then we want to sketch a graph. And when it says sketch, that means we're going to just draw it freehand to get a general shape. I don't really need to go to a graphing calculator to do this. So here's how we put this all together. We've got an x-intercept at 3. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, just sketch it there. A y-intercept at negative 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I know my graph is going to look like that simplified function. It's going to look like y equals x minus 3, except at one point. Remember, our domain cannot be x, cannot be negative 1. So at negative 1, what do we have? We don't have an asymptote. We already said we don't have one. We have an open circle. So I'm going to draw y equals x minus 3. Looks something like this. But when I get to negative 1, I'm going to put a little open circle wherever the line would continue going. And that's what my graph's going to look like. You can definitely check this with a graphing calculator. However, I'll warn you, a graphing calculator, because of the computer algorithm that is required to produce a graph, you may not see the break in the graph with the hole. However, when we sketch it, we have to be sure that we draw the hole in there because it is there. All right. I hope this helps. Bye for now.